let's talk about the versus the Heat versus Celtics series. The Heat are currently up 3-0, and it's just looking really bad for the Celtics. Game 3 was just awful. Jaylen Brown was horrible. Just no attention to offense or defense from Jaylen Brown. Shot 6 for 17. It was just bad night. But I feel like the Celtics just gave up. Tatum also had a horrible game, 6 for 18. At least he was rebounding well and playing solid defense, but it's just from what we were saying, Tatum was a superstar player. To go from that to 14 points in a very pivotal game, you know the odds are against you if you go down 3-0. No team has came back down 3-0. And for you to lose that game is just by 30, just so disappointing. Peyton Pritchard put up as many points as Jaylen Brown. He played half the minutes. He only played the fourth quarter because they're getting blown out. It's just pathetic, this Celtics team. Derek White had 9 points. Marcus Smart was horrible in this game. And I think Marcus Smart and Jaylen Brown have been horrible this whole series. But this game was definitely the worst out of all of them. So the Celtics are just down terrible. But in terms of the Heat are surprising me. Obviously, going into this, I actually had the Heat as the 7th seed, playing the Celtics in the first round and losing to them in 6. I said it was a close 6, maybe go to 7. But at the end of the day, I did have the Celtics winning. But this is total domination. Jimmy Butler is living rent-free in their heads. Grant Williams, I mean, as they like to say, he poked the bear. Just don't know why a guy like Grant Williams would be talking trash to Jimmy Butler when you know Jimmy Butler's history. Just like Dillon Brooks. You know LeBron. You know he's going to take it. And Dillon Brooks paid the price. He's no longer in the NBA. The Grizzlies said they're not keeping it under any circumstances. Now, I don't think the Celtics will do what the Grizzlies did to Dillon Brooks, but why are you even trash talking? I always go back to this Luka thing. Luka says they act tough when they up. And that's what Grant Williams did. He hit a 3, they went up by like 9, and he talked trash. But with guys like Jimmy Butler, guys like LeBron, just Curry, like these dudes have different motors. Like these dudes have different mindsets. And so when you ignite them to score and win. For Jimmy Butler, it's more, I'm going to be aggressive, I'm going to go at you. For LeBron, it's more, I'm going to win the game, and now I'm going to send you home. But when Jimmy Butler is aggressive, they usually win anyways, so it's not like he's being detrimental to the team. And just this overall Heat roster is just, it's so interesting how they were really like not good in the regular season. Duncan Robinson barely got minutes in the regular season. Max Strus wasn't that good. Gabe Vincent definitely wasn't this good. Kyle Lowry was looking like the worst point guard in the NBA. Kevin Love got cut by the Cavs, even though the Cavs need depth in their lineup. He got cut by the Cavs, and now is contributing to a championship team. Tyler Hero got hurt. Bam was underperforming. This whole roster was underperforming. Even Jimmy Butler wasn't even good in the regular season. Like, none of these guys are good. None of these guys were good in the regular season. And that's why they were the 7th seed going into the play-in tournament. Lost to the Hawks. And then almost lost to the Bulls. With 2 minutes left, the Bulls were up. They could have lost to the Bulls, and then none of this happens. Probably Milwaukee Celtics conference finals, probably. And none of this happens. But instead, you get this team. And you just gotta give it to every player on the team. Duncan Robinson just had 22 points, efficient 22. He was slashing too. He was cutting to the basket. He was really doing well in Game 3. Caleb Martin has been good this whole playoffs, and specifically in the Celtics series. He's really kept this Heat team afloat offensively. And then defensively, he is giving great minutes. So, just Caleb Martin's been a really key guy for them. Who else? Gabe Vincent. When he gets going, he gets going. Like, there's some threes where I was like, why are you even taking that? And he's just draining them. Shot after shot. Jimmy didn't even have that good of a game. Like, he had 16 points. He was chilling. Jimmy Butler was chilling. Yeah, even defensively, he was chilling. Like, yeah, obviously he played good defense, but it's like he was just chilling. I felt like I didn't see Jimmy Butler in this game as much. But some key plays where Bam got 2 alley-oops, bro. He dunked. Bro, Bam was, like, really good in terms of highlight plays in this game. Like, there's one where he puts a spin move on Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown falls to the ground and he slams it with 2 hands. One where Duncan Robinson throws a lob to him and he catches it with 1 hand, slams it. And there's another one where he just goes up on Al Horford, I think it was. Just dunks on him. It's just insane. And there's another alley-oop play that Bam got. And I was watching this game. First quarter, you knew this game was going to be over. Just the Celtics' body language. And I think they're going to get swept, to be honest. Because of one thing. It was their coach. Their coach said, and I quote, "I didn't have them prepared for this game." Like, how do you not have... It's Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. How do you not have them prepared for this game? Because we know Eric Spoelstra had the Heat prepared. But we know Joe Mazzulla does not have this team ready for it. And that's why Joe Mazzulla is not as good as Ime Udoka. First of all, Ime Udoka's defense was a lot better than the Celtics defense. The Celtics defense is like collapsing. It's like surprising too. Because they have like really like good defenders. Marcus Smart, right? He won Defensive Player of the Year like a year ago. Derek White's a pretty good defender. Malcolm Brogdon's a solid defender. Al Horford's a pretty good defender. Tatum's obviously a good defender. Jaylen Brown at times is a good defender. Um, Rob Williams is an elite defender. You got I named 8 players. They're good defensively. Grant Williams, dude, your whole roster is part of good defenders. Has good defenders. Your whole roster. So I just don't know how this team, the Celtics team, is letting up that many points. But hey, that's just me. That's just my opinion. The Celtics are getting swept. Just the body language, I see it. They're just gonna get swept, and they're gonna have to make moves. Whether that's front office firing coaches or players getting moved or people getting cut, they're gonna have to make some moves. Some people have been suggesting that they trade Jaylen Brown. I would give it 1 more year. But if next year this same outcome happens, where they choke in the Eastern Conference Finals to an 8th seed team, to me this is worse than the Bucks losing first round to the Heat. Because at least Giannis was hurt 2.5 games. More like 3 games. And then he wasn't even fully healthy for some of these games. And the Heat won. And at least they got a game. At least the Bucks won without Giannis. They won a game without Giannis. Even the Knicks. At least the Knicks got 2 games. The Celtics are going out sad. So, in conclusion, they're just going to have to look at the offseason, look at the things they got wrong, and they're going to have to make a decision sooner or later. They want to keep Jaylen Brown. That's going to be a big decision that they're going to have to make. Maybe even Jayson Tatum gets shocked. But I don't think so. But yeah, Jaylen Brown, he might have to get traded. That's unfortunate because Jaylen Brown, besides his handle, which is, he's a turnover machine sometimes. Besides him not trying sometimes on defense, he's a good player. And he's a talented scorer. And an underrated playmaker. It's just the Celtics are just going to have to make big decisions. So, what do you guys think about the Celtics, the Heat? And I'll catch you guys in the next one.